I think that Mrs. Daniel had seen Josie in productions at the Pittsburgh Playhouse. She had done some children's productions there, and I think eventually wanted to go in and do children's programming. And so Mrs. Daniel hired her for what there was to do, and that was to be Leonore Elkis's assistant. But of course, when the Children's Corner got going, Josie was plenty busy. And we had a wonderful working relationship. She was a great lyricist, and she would work and work on words, and then she'd hand them to me, and I'd write melodies for them. I think I'm going to like today, I think I'll call it fine, I'll wrap it in ribbons and make it mine. I think I'm going to like today, and when today is through, I'll catch it and keep it as good as new. There it'll be, you'll have the nicest day in the neighborhood, the nicest day in the calendar, the nicest day will just stay at home with me. I think I'm going to like today. And we wrote together the Why Hi, Don't I Know You? Why hi, I'm sure I do. And of course that was the beginning of the Children's Corner. Why hi, you know me too. Why hi, how do you do? Why hi, I'm Josie. Why hi, how do you do? And that's what she sang that every day. And then we wrote some very serious songs. We wrote Good Night God. Good night God, and thank you for this very lovely day. Thank you, too, for helping us at work and at our play. Thank you for our families, for each and every friend. Forgive us, please, for anything we've done that might offend. Keep us safe and faithful, God. Tell us what to do. Good night, God, and thank you, God, for letting us love you. And many kids sang that before they went to sleep at night. Back then, everything was possible, you know? In fact, we sang Good Night God on the Children's Corner at NBC on one of those Saturday programs. And they called us in and said, we think it better that you not mention God on the program. And I said, well, then I don't think we'll come back. And they had a lot of viewers for our program, so they rescinded that. Well, early on, Josie and I, of course, wrote a lot of music for the Children's Corner. And people, I think their name was Bregman, Vaco, and Kahn, came and said, we will make a songbook for you, and we will pay for a record if you will sign over all your copyrights to us for $1 a piece. And we didn't know. I mean, we were babes in the woods. We signed all of the copyrights to those early songs to this music company. They fulfilled their part of the contract, which was making a long-playing record and a songbook. But they also owned the copyrights forever. And so some of those early songs, if I want to use them on the neighborhood, I have to pay to use them on the neighborhood. It seemed so unfair, and yet it's a good lesson. And for anybody who's watching or listening, it would be wise. Of course, I don't know that anybody these days are as I shouldn't say dumb, but, well, I guess it was dumb, are as naive as Josie and I were at the beginning. But we've done fine. And there were some songs that I would be glad to use more, but I just don't schedule them because there's no sense when I can write another one that's just as good.